It's dungeon arranging. It's getting your shit together, making all kinds of traps, skeletons, potions, red, blue. Look at all these treasure chests you can get here. Isn't that great? This is all from Link's Awakening. But that's not what I came to show you. It's all about this I picked up. This is going to be an unboxing today. Let's see if we can get us all the way back. I may even have to move us a little bit here. Dungeon Academy. So let's take a look at the box. Julian Elaine Regis Torres. The Op Games. Isn't that like a clothing company from the 80s? I'm pretty sure it is. Uh, so it's 10 players. This is interesting. I've never seen a 10-player game. Or no, I'm sorry. 6 players. 10 and up. 6 players, 20 minutes. So what is this exactly? It looks like Boggle. It looks like Boggle, where you make up words and shit. So let's take a look. It says, get ready to graduate from the most renowned academy in the realm. Monsters, potions, and loot await discovery in every room. Be quick with a pen in your plan to discover every level, surpass the other heroes, and earn the most glory to receive the diploma from Dungeon Academy to win. Let's see what we're looking at here. So what you're seeing is like this Boggle thing here. And then you're seeing like a, I don't know what this is, art. This is the pen and paper, though I probably would use something else, maybe a string, so I don't want to ruin the paper. Here's some cards. So let's see. Let's go ahead and open it. Use a knife to open. I had a rough time trying to get back home. When you try to get back home through metro buses, it's a big fuck you, honestly, because if you're, let's say you go to a nightclub or you go, whether you're doing a nightclub or you meet a friend or you're coming home from an 8-hour graveyard shift, it's like you have to count on buses to get you back like around a couple of hours before daylight. And if the bus drivers decide to jerk off or rub one out before they decide to come and get you, well, that's on them, right? I guess you'd have to sit there. I mean, it's on you more than it is on them. So here it is without the shiny wrapping. Let's go ahead and unbox. So I just want to make sure there's nothing in front of this stand, and there is, because I keep a lot of things on this table. So let's push this all the way out. And that's, looks like Captain Marvel. Looks like chibi Captain Marvel. Let's take a look what we got. This kind of reminds me of the Magic Labyrinth, but I think this is a little more complex than Magic Labyrinth. Let's take a look at our components. What do we have? What don't we have? Let's see. So this is the description as before. Components. So you get 16 base dice. You get a labyrinth die. You get a boss die. This is interesting. Hero cards, 20 loot cards, 6 exit cards, energy tokens, 1 dungeon. Now, I'm going to show the Zelda board game that I came up with, 4 Swords of the Wild, close to the birthday of, I guess it's the 35th anniversary. Is that right? 35th. But from up to this point, whenever I try to create a dungeon, you have to have a large table. So when you're using a dungeon, you have like playing card size cards, okay? And you need a large table, like maybe a conference table just to do everything. So you're laying out. So this is an actual physical dungeon objective. It's time for the big exam. End up with the most glory after exploring through the risks and rewards of every room to earn your diploma. So you're getting a diploma. So it's very simple. I mean, this is something for little kids, but I think adults probably enjoy it more because of the complexity. I mean, if you're thinking about when Link arranges dungeons, I think the more things you collect with Dompe, you trade it into Dompe, and Dompe, the Gravedigger, helps you build a dungeon. Sometimes it's a hit or a miss. Some people do like it, some people don't like it, but that's the add-on to the Link's Awakening remake. Place the dungeon. Okay. Don't play with the labyrinth die or boss die for your first game. Well, you know, I'm an adult, so I'm going to do that. So here you have how you draw your paths. You can't go on the same square. So you have to always go to a new square, not the same one. So you can't do this. Okay, a little prepare the dungeon. You got monsters and potions, the blob. So let's see if I can get us a little bit closer. Let me see if I can or can't. It's very difficult to get us focused here. Okay. This forms the 16 rooms. So you got the Ghost, the Reaper, the Colossus, the Blob, which all take away points. Health potion, mana potion, add points. So you're building this dungeon. It's like Boggle. They just took Boggle and made it into something. I guess that works. So here, this is like a Nintendo thing. You go through this dungeon and you make it to the end. This is very cool. This is very interesting. That's why I saw it stood out from the rest of the board games I bought somewhere. Probably around the same area that I got to see the skydiving and stuff, which I'm gonna probably do after Halloween. Not now. It's just I've got so much to do this month, and it's not even a joke. Level point scoring, earn loot, go to the next level. This is interesting. Add boss, labyrinth dice. So it's more like a choose your own path, and there's cards, and these are the loot cards, right? Hero cards. I would have to look at this up close. I don't know how I'm going to do that. End game scoring example. School's mascot. Okay. There's different things in here. School's mascot, ghost hunter, trophy, useless item. This item has no use whatsoever. There's a useless item in this game. How nice. Let's take a look at the other stuff. We got, what does this say? Additional game components. It's like a fortune cookie. You get a fortune cookie fortune in here. Now these are the dungeon dice things. So you can use these to write your stuff. Of course, if you run out of paper, then what? That's the only problem I don't like. What do we got here? What is this? I do not know what this is. Here are the cards. So let's see. During the next level, gain +1 for each Grim Reaper you defeat. And here is the star of the whole thing. The dice themselves. Now we have this. Here we go. What are these things? Plastic stands. I'm not sure how that would work. I guess you'd have to figure out how to stand like a character. And in here, we have these punch-out things. So this is for the dungeon itself. Look, it's hearts, just like Zelda. So this this is the build your own dungeons feature in Zelda. More hearts. You get 12 hearts. If you get 13 hearts, you can pull the Master Sword out. Here's the wizard. Okay. Oh, there's things on the other side. Hold on. Let me put that back in for a moment. These are stars. More stars. Stars. Some details in the back. I think this is for the dungeon itself. And so I'm going to put these back for now. I'm going to play this game when I have a little more free time. Whenever you're doing a board game and you have things to do, you can only do so much. It's supposed to be 20 minutes, so like I've never done. This might be a game you can take on the go. This might be a game you can take on the go, because even like a Forbidden Desert is. You could say it's a portable game because it fits in a small box. However, you have to have a large table, and it might be possible to do it much smaller. I don't know. If there was a way to do it on your lap. However it has to be done, because I have other things. I have other components to things. I have let me see if I have something here, because you can always rearrange. Like I'll show you my other board game, which is a puzzle game. Gravity Maze. Now, Gravity Maze, this one uses a 4x4 grid. It's plastic, and maybe I can fit on those. That's the beauty of board games and card games and such. If you don't like exactly the way something is, you can always change it. Otherwise, you have to be a programmer and do a ROM hack of your favorite games. That's how it is. So that's Dungeon Academy. Um, and I'm not sure we're going to do any more posts. If I don't, hey, enjoy this one. There's lots more posts. I have like 6 years of YouTube videos. Thank you for my 600 plus subscribers. I don't know how far I'm going to get with all that. Monetize or not monetize, I wouldn't be able to say shit, fuck, or damn. If I do a Patreon, I have no idea what I would be selling. And I'm not like Mark Bussler from Classic Game Room. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I need to make more and more money. But it's like, and that guy's fallen down so far. It's how it's just, just connect with your audience more. Okay, you're not going to make everybody happy, Mark Bussler, but connect with your audience more. So I mean, it's like you don't have to do CGR stuff strictly, but then like don't be cruel. Anyway, if you ever want to be like me, try to be true to yourself, be true to what you like. And for this channel, I guess there's so many channels that do one or two kinds of topics, mostly in politics and comic books. I'll do that, but maybe I'll do whatever I want and have multiple things, multiple shows, like just like a TV channel. Anyway, see you all very soon.